Hey, what's up guys? Jake here, getting back to some If My Heart Had Wings. Looks like the lessons on our first day flew by in the blink of an eye, so let's pick up right there. Between the language and social studies lessons taught in regular schools were those from a specialist curriculum. Ooh, specialty school, I like it. I was still in the second grade, so there aren't that many. But it looks like when you go into the third and fourth grades, the number of these specialist lessons increases. Okay. By the way, this is a 5-year school. Thanks for telling me. I needed to know that. That's why, when walking the hallways, this kind of thing happens. What kind of thing happens? Nothing happens. Oh! Hey, she's pretty. Excellent observation, AoE, but there doesn't seem to be any females in sight. Coming from an all-boys school, with its sad customs. Oh, that's so sad. What customs are sad? I couldn't help my eyes from following the girls as I walked past them. Okay. You go, AoE. Oh, hello. Do I know this girl? Can't remember. I feel like I do. The name looks familiar. No, that's not it. I just thought that they looked really grown up. That's all. Okay, AoE, you are just being really creepy, and I need you to not do that. I need you to keep your head in the game, man. I don't fucking know. Sure, probably. Given the fact that they look grown up. At our age, a gap of 3 or 4 years is pretty big. The students in the upper grades look very mature. Why are you saying that like it's weird? What, girls can't be specialists in whatever field we happen to be studying here? Presumably aeronautics. Or some such, right? Huh? Why is that? Without thinking, I really took an interest in that, and Neha looked at me as if she wanted to call me a pervert. Why that? Why would that make me a pervert? Staring at the girls would have, right? I don't know. When it was rebuilt, when was it rebuilt? Recently? I don't know. This sentence doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I heard about that before I transferred, and look, we drove her away. That's amazing. Good job. They increased the number of courses for girls. Surely all courses are for girls. They're just courses, right? And asked famous designers to make the designs for the new building. Because as we all know, if there's one thing that will attract girls to your school, it's good architecture. Girls love that shit. As opposed to guys who don't even notice it. It has been said, thanks to that, the ratio of boys and girls is about 50-50, which is one of the selling points of the school. Okay, whatever, man. Bearing this in mind, whoops. Well, that probably wasn't important. By the way, it's now lunchtime. He keeps slipping me little bits of information. Like I don't know what's going on. I love it. Aha's in the middle of giving me a guided tour of the school building. Yeah, but this really is an amazing school. I guess what she was saying wasn't important. And that's how we ended that conversation. Fantastic. The school itself is pretty old. Doesn't look very old. It looks very futuristic. Does this game take place in the future? I don't actually know. I don't think anyone's told me. Due to it being a special kind of school, of course, it's famous in the local area. I've known about it too since I was a little kid. Well, that makes sense since you fucking lived here when you were younger, right? The school building has been rebuilt over the last few years, with the renovations divided into several stages, the last of which was completed just 1 year ago. Fucking fascinating. I love renovations. It said that is because of the famous designers. Okay, cool. The design uses many curved lines, so the appearance is far removed from what that generally associated with the word school. It's far removed from what that That sentence is a nightmare. Let's move on. It felt like I'd entered some kind of sci-fi setting. It's a school. It's not that weird. Oh, she's back. Holy shit. I don't know. Isn't that kind of mandatory, though? Like, air conditioning seems like a pretty standard thing, like feature. And full disabled access, I feel like there are laws about that kind of thing, right? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not in Japan? Maybe I'm just wrong. Disabled access? Yeah, it means people with disabilities can get around. What else could that possibly mean? That's right, Miss Alul, I mean Coterie, should be around somewhere in this school. Do we not know? This is my childhood friend, I guess. Presumably. Sorry, it's been a while since I played this game, and I don't... You know, all the anime chicks sometimes blend together in my mind. Eha, as she walked by my side, was happily murmuring as the looked at my face. Presumably she looked at my face, and presumably she was speaking to me and I just wasn't paying attention to her. Wow. I'm not honestly sure if that's a compliment or an insult. I'm gonna take it as an insult, though. Don't be mean. Yeah, same to you? That was definitely an insult. No ifs, ands, or buts about that one. Yeah, no, she didn't take it as a compliment either. If she knew that when we met on the way to school earlier, I thought she's pretty cute, she'd never let it go, so I'd better keep quiet. Yeah, why would you compliment a girl after calling her rugged? That's just crazy town. Hadn't heard what? What is this conversation? What are we talking about right now? You heard it from Anshan? Heard what? What are we talking about right now? Oh, that I was coming back. Why wouldn't you have believed that? That's not like an outrageous rumor. People come back to places. That's a thing. By the way, I'm in the same class as Eha. Really not doing a good job delivering this exposition here. You're just kind of interjecting it at random points in the conversation. But, you know, whatever. Whatever keeps the plot moving, I guess. She knew I might be coming as a transfer student, which is why she wasn't that surprised by our chance meeting this morning. She seemed pretty surprised, but whatever, moving on. Whoa. Why would I have contracted her? Couldn't I have just contacted her? I don't know, maybe I need, like, some construction done around my house and I should have just contracted her. I don't fucking know. Sorry. Oh, Aoi. Such a ladies' man, I love it. The reason why we call him Anshan, I guess he's a boy, isn't because he's like an older brother type guy. Aniki equals an older guy, like a big brother. I guess this is like a note about Japan because I wouldn't have known that. That's nice. He was our childhood friend, but he was much older than us, so we nicknamed him Anshan. Okay, cool. He's not related by blood, but he's just like a real big brother, except that he's not related by blood. Eha glared at me and said, "Jeez," as I tried to laugh it off. Laugh? What are we laughing off? That we didn't contract her? What is that? Is that like a professional wrestling move? Is she a professional wrestler? Is that what this school is? Oh, that would be so cool, though. She wouldn't really have hit me. Yes, she would have. I would have hit you. You called her rugged, dude. That's pretty mean. As we talked, we went back to the classroom. I thought it was lunchtime. Maybe we talked instead of eating lunch. I don't fucking know. Ooh, nice transition. I love it. The classrooms weren't exactly normal either. Yeah, fucking clearly. They've got computers and shit. I feel a little uneasy taking lessons here, but maybe I'll get used to it sometime soon. Okay. By the way, there's a girl in a wheelchair in this school, right? That's a weird question. You know her name. Why not just ask if she's there? Miss Alul. No, I mean, she's Kodori Habani. Why? That's a stupid nickname, Aoi. She's gonna fucking run you over. Or set her duck after you. Hat. I ask Eha as we return to our seats. Not necessary. I assumed you weren't just asking that to this empty room. I didn't ask what grade she was in, but even if it's not the same, I thought Eha would at least be aware of her. Okay, cool. Thanks for the information. Eha reacted like she was being evasive. It wasn't just Eha, but the other people sitting nearby who heard our conversation also seemed kind of awkward. Wow, does nobody like the wheelchair girl? That's so sad. What, just because she has a duck with a hat? I'd think that'd make her the most popular girl in school, but, you know, what do I know? I didn't go to high school in Japan. Or a specialty school. Huh? If you're... Oh, well, that's her. I don't need to say that. She's in this class? Wow, what are the odds of that? After Eha said that, someone added, "You mean today either, don't you?" What, she never comes to class? She's a skipper. Wow, what a badass. The way she said that seemed quite harsh. That can't be. I mean... I thought about explaining that she'd left the dormitory this morning in her uniform, but I held my tongue. The atmosphere was kind of strange. That's kind of sad. She seemed alright, though. I'm telling you, she's just a badass rebel. Not feeling well? Whoa! What the fuck? I guess that's still the flashback transition. Never am I gonna be ready for that. Yesterday, she had went out to Windmill Hill, and then later she was chasing that duck around the halls of the dormitory with her panties in her hand, if I recall correctly. And this morning, she left wearing her uniform. Is she skipping school? Oh, that's so funny to me. I don't know. I guess it's not really that funny. It's just goofy. I don't fucking know. However, more worrying than what Kodori was up to is the reaction of the others in the class when they heard us talking about her. Even Eiha looked like she had something she wanted to say but couldn't. Just fucking say it. I don't know. But I don't really know what the situation is, so I can't really say anything. No, get out of here, boy! I don't need you! As the awkwardness started to fade, an optimistic voice called out. From the entrance of the classroom, a carefree-looking guy poked his head in and started speaking to a boy in our class. Cool. Okay, Mabo, let's see what you got. Wow. What a player. I like his glasses. They're pretty adorbs. The guy known as Mabo came into the classroom. Why would that put someone in a bad mood? I don't understand what's happening. I mean, yeah, pretty much. Ooh. Oh, whoa! That started moving really fast. What a weird thing to say to someone, but okay. That's fine, this is the first time we've met, but sure, talk about how she's a boy on the inside. That's not creepy or weird. Eiha and I both looked blankly at him for a moment. That's a really creepy thing to say, and you shouldn't speak like that in front of her. She's right there, dude. Long time no see, Mabo. Yeah. Why is this transfer student being so buddy-buddy with me, his face seemed to say. I guess we know this guy too. It's me. Have you forgotten me? Yeah, I know. That really was a bad way of introducing myself. Why are you shaking? Are you cold? Are you okay? Are you having a stroke? Yes, me. Hey, what up? Yo, what up? I looked at Eiha and she... What a creepy face and laugh. That was so weird. She wanted to surprise him, so it seemed like she intentionally didn't tell him. Well, mission fucking accomplished. This slightly superficial guy is Masatsuda Sasaki, or Mabo as we call him. He's our childhood friend. I picked up on that actually. Well, he seems to be handling this well, right? Yeah. Okay, that's funny. Oh, that's great. You seem well, Mabo. You've grown pretty big. Yeah, I'm calling you fat. What up? What are you gonna do about it? Masasuda used to be really small, but now he was about the same size as me, which is to say, normal-sized. It's not quite like the change in Eiha, but in the 5 years that have passed since we were kids, it looks like he's grown to about twice the size. It's called growing up, AoE. It's not really that weird. It happens, you know? Thanks, man. Yep, let's really zoom in on that face. We grabbed each other by the right hand. We shook hands. This was instead of a small, quiet greeting. Cool, good. No, I'm an imposter. I snatched his body and now I'm pretending to be him and befriending all his old friends. Yeah, I'm back, Mabo. That was amazing. This time, bam! He gave me a full-on hug. Hey! Stay out of this. You don't understand the love between us, okay? We were the only ones who thought so, whereas all the girls around us were totally freaked out. Yeah, because hugging is so weird. I don't know. I can't imagine why. What? Whoa, okay, you really turned around on that issue in a hurry. What the fuck? What'd I do? Mabo suddenly backed off and thrust his finger at the end of my nose. Okay, watch where you're pointing that thing. What is this all of a sudden? Yeah, seriously. You kind of did a 180 there. I wasn't ready for that. Oh, I could have contracted you. Would that have made you feel better? I'm sure I don't. What did you do, Aoi? Where'd you go? Why'd you leave? Why didn't you say goodbye? Why didn't you contract anyone? Yeah, good thought, Eiha. You don't need to involve yourself in this. I didn't mean it? I'm sorry, but it's not my fault I had to move away. If you want to complain, say it to my dad. Why didn't you tell them you were moving, though? You seem like you just kind of disappeared one day, right? I thought about writing a letter, but I felt kind of embarrassed, because I can't actually read. Oh, poor Aoi. For the most part, the fact that there was no contact was both our faults. Except that you left, and so we probably didn't have an address, so really it's your fault, dude. Wow, okay, fuck you too, buddy. What the hell? Oh, okay, guilty on all charges. With saliva flying out of his mouth as he emphasized his words, Mabo forgot all about borrowing the English dictionary and he stormed out of the classroom. Well, that was quite a roller coaster. We made a friend and then we lost a friend, all within the span of about 5 seconds, all without really saying anything to him. So that seems like a fairly solid stopping point. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like that, don't forget to like and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next week for even more If My Heart Had Wings action, where Aoi will probably make a new friend. Or maybe not. Who really knows? I'll see you guys then.